IBT information session. It's lovely to see so many people that have taken time out of their days. I don't want to damage everyone's hearing with feedback, so we'll just wait a minute.
We'll just need it straight off.
Okay. So thank you everyone for taking time out of your busy evenings to come and visit us here tonight. So my name is Mrs. Dereshahowski, and I am the principal here at Allan A. Martin. So tonight we're discussing the IBT program, which is one of the board's regional learning choice programs. All regional learning programs are based on the Ontario curriculum, with each program accessing the curriculum through a particular lens or emphasis. The Regional Learning Choices program is designed to empower students by providing an opportunity to study the Ontario curriculum while developing and exploring skills and knowledge in particular areas of interest. The Peel District School Board offers 6 elementary regional learning choice programs. So there is a program boundary, and students who are currently living in the region of Peel are eligible to apply. Students who live outside of the Peel region may apply, but will only be offered spots once local student applicants have been accommodated, if they meet the criteria and if spots remain. And generally speaking, we normally have a waiting list. Most regional programs are offered at more than one location. There's an IBT program in the north of the board, and we are the location for IBT for the south of the Peel board. You can visit www.peelschools.org, School Finder, and use the advanced search feature to enter your home address and identify your local school that offers your program of interest. So this is a picture of the boundaries for the IBT program at Allan A. Martin. Essentially, the boundaries are anywhere south of the 403 within the boundaries of the Peel District School Board. So that is our catchment area. So if you live within those boundaries, you are eligible to apply. So some information about the IBT program. Since 1994, we have been the home of the International Business and Technology Program with a focus on entrepreneurial mindset. Our program continues to evolve year by year. Our students experience authentic challenges guided by the design thinking process using current and relevant technology tools and programs. Allan A. Martin is an inclusive, caring, dynamic, and unique learning environment. We pride ourselves in preparing our learners for the challenges of the 21st century landscape. So, creating with technologies, as students learn and collaborate using a variety of digital tools, they develop and refine their digital citizenship as they evaluate the media around them. Through a variety of inquiries, young entrepreneurs learn to create and communicate with technology. So the application dates, the information's up on the screen in front of us. So we're having right now our program information night. The application period is from January 22nd. It opens at 8:30 in the morning to February 7th at 3 p.m. when it closes. The first round of acceptance offers will be issued April 8th after 3 p.m. The first round of acceptance offers, the period, in other words, the period for which the students that have received the first official offer have to accept or deny the offer, that closes by April 12th at 3 p.m. And then the second round of acceptance offers goes out April 15th at 3 p.m. and closes April 19th at 3 p.m. And then we look at waitlist offers if applicable.
All right, I'm Amy Smith. I'm the vice principal here at Allan A. Martin, and I'm going to go through the application process. So we do see people taking pictures. If you do notice, there are QR codes around the gymnasium and they are everywhere, very color-coded, so you can access this information, so you don't have to worry about writing it down now, you can come back to it, okay? There are two ways you can apply for the IBT program here at Allan A. You can go to the Regional Learning Program page on the Peel District School Board, and again, it's open from January 22nd to the 7th. Or you can go to our Allan A. Martin website. All right, so you type in Allan A. Martin into Google and you will get to our website. Then you're gonna look for Programs tab. And then it'll bring up, it'll populate the menu. You'll look for the IBT program. Then the IBT application. Now, this is the important part. There are 2 steps to the application process at Allan A. Martin. First is actually applying and paying the fee, and the second is the performance task. So the first step is to apply. You apply online between January 22nd and February 7th. When you're working on your application, you do have access to go back in and alter that application between those 2 dates. All right, so getting started to see what it looks like, going back in, those kinds of things. If you are a PDSB student, there's some information that's pre-populated, like your report card, because we would have access to that because you're in the Peel District School Board. If you are from outside of the Peel District School Board, there are some additional documents that you need to submit, like a grade 4, grade 5 report cards. So that has to be submitted by 3 o'clock on February 7th. That is step 1. That's saying that you would like to apply. What is also due on February 7th is you must select a time to come to Allan A. Martin for your performance task. So there'll be a Google form where you select a time to come to the school and work through our performance task aspect of the application. So 2 parts, the application and the performance task. When you're doing your application, make sure that the student knows their student number, and make sure that you remember the email address and the password that you used to apply. There are some people who forget what that is, and then it's hard to go back in, right? So make sure you remember the email address and the password that you used in your application. For PDSB students, again, that information, your marks and things are pre-populated. You don't have to worry about report cards and IEPs being attached. But if you're outside of PDSB, you will need to have those documents and upload those documents. Applying to the Elementary Regional Learning Choice Program, it is $40. It's a non-refundable fee with 2 exceptions. There's an arts program that's at Erdenscliffe Senior Public School and Queen Elizabeth, and the application fee there is $20. So the application fee for us at Allan A. Martin is $40. That is also due by February 7th with your application. If you require financial assistance, you would reach out to your current PDSB principal. So whatever school you're attending now in PDSB for grade 5, you would reach out to them if you're looking for some financial assistance with that application fee. For non-PDSB applicants, please contact the principal of the school that you're in.
Okay, so just some important things to take note of. Students in the elementary regional learning choices programs for grades 6, 7, or 8 will not automatically be accepted into the same program for high school. So all of the high schools have separate application processes, and in your grade 8 year, you would go through a similar process to what you're doing here to apply for a regional learning program at a high school. So just something to keep in the back of your head. They must apply to the secondary regional learning choice program in the same way all other students are applying and participate in the same assessment process. Students who are here in Canada on a visa are not eligible to apply for the regional learning choices program. Those here on work permits may apply. So what is the selection process like? So all applicants are offered space based on a 2-step process. Step 1 is a review of the application. Report card and learning skill marks from grade 4 and 5 are reviewed, along with any program-specific participation components. And we'll go into that in a little bit more detail in the slides coming up. This review is what yields an application score. The second part is a random selection. So Peel Region applicants whose score meet the threshold will qualify for a random selection process. So all applicants are required to complete an individual writing, reading, and math assessment and participate in a collaborative problem-solving challenge. And when that piece will happen will be on the night and the time that you choose in that second part of the application process. And all students, the expectation for this piece is the same. So everyone will be completing the same task. Self-identification. All African, Black, Afro-Canadian, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis students who self-identify and meet the criteria for admission will be accepted into the program without participating in the random selection process. Transportation, so this is a big one. Transportation is not provided for students in regional learning programs, and that isn't something that's just specific to IBT and Allan A. Martin. This is a policy throughout the board. So if students have been accepted into a regional program and they live within the school boundary, they are eligible for busing only if they meet the distance criteria outlined in Policy 39, Transportation. So how we get around this is some parents choose to essentially lease space on private busing. So we do have several buses that are privately funded by families that come into the school. And essentially how this works is that it's a parent-funded school bus transportation program. This is a fee-based service that is contracted directly between parents and a third-party bus company. Please note that neither the school nor Peel Board is involved with this agreement. All aspects of safety, insurance, licensing, communication, fees, application, service complaints, student behavior, and pick-up, drop-off locations are the responsibility of the third-party bus company. So when you came in, there were flyers about the bus company that we're currently using here at Allan A. Martin. You can also refer to the QR codes that are around the gym to get more information on that. The fee, I believe, for busing for the year through the bus company that parents are using is $2,200 plus taxes. So there is more information on that if that is something you would be interested in pursuing. Okay. So here is Mr. Farron, our guidance counselor.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'll keep this brief. My name is Mr. Farron, and myself and another colleague, Ms. Dalglish, make up the guidance team here at Allan A. Martin. And we're really lucky in Peel that we have middle school guidance staff. Other surrounding boards don't have a role, and I can tell you, I'm at 9,899 steps today. And that's because we're busy and we go all around the school and we help all of the students. I had a list prepared that I could show you kind of what we do, but it really changes every day based on the needs of whichever student knocks at our door or whoever calls down. So we provide some social emotional support. We'll provide a lot of support to our incoming students in grade 6, both in our homeschool and IBT program. For transitioning to middle school, it's a big step, especially for people in this room who are coming from many different schools, not just our local sort of feeder schools. So some of them come and say, I'm the only one from whatever school, I don't know anyone, so we help with team building there, which the whole staff participates in. And stress management, organization, all of those things that might help them to be their best selves and achieve the most success during their time here at Allan A. Martin. And then fast forward a couple years and we help them get out of Allan A. Martin and help them plan their pathways for secondary school, which all of our grade 8 students are. If you have children in grade 8, this was first round acceptance week, so they're all planning IB, IBT, whatever their next step is for secondary school, and we sort of assist everyone in grade 6 to come on in, welcome, and then again on the other end. We're happy to talk to any families once the process is done. If you have questions or there's something specific about your child who's coming here and might benefit from us knowing ahead of time of support they might need, we'd be happy to talk to you at that point and share. Our contact information is on the screen. We also have Ms. Razzo, our behavioral educational assistant and child and youth worker, and we work as a team to basically help the people, like I said before, be their best selves and achieve as much success as they want to while they're here. Thank you. I'll turn it back over to Mr. Ali.
Great, thank you so much, Mr. Farron. So just to review and wrap up, just a reminder, our participation event, that's going to take place on February 22nd, and that's going to take place here at Allan A. Martin. As mentioned, there's going to be 4 different time slots you can sign up for, 3, 4, 5, or 6. It's a 45-minute assessment, during which there's going to be a reading, writing, and math, and a teamwork challenge, so all within that 45 minutes. The application period, it will open on January 22nd at 8:30 a.m. and it closes at on February 7th at 3 p.m. Now's an opportunity for you to ask questions, and also if you wish to take an optional tour, you can do that. I'm just going to go to the map. So here we are right here, locations that you can explore. Our science lab is just down the hallway. Just behind me and down the hallway, we have our music room, a place called the Pit. Don't worry, it's not an actual pit, it's a room. And then the lab. And we have students and staff there ready to answer questions for you as well. So I just want to, on behalf of everybody on the staff, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Drive safely, but by all means, explore the building. We got staff here to answer questions, or you can explore the rooms and ask questions there. Okay, thank you very much.